Hey, what is up and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Dredge. I actually saw this game over the weekend and thought that it looked pretty neat, so I wanted to give it a try. It wasn't that expensive. I think it's only $25. So, if you don't know, it's kind of like a fishing game. With like a little bit of a horror story underlined to it, or storyline to it. But, I haven't played that much of it. I've played a little bit, kind of got the know-how, figured out the controls and whatnot, and I'm super excited to start this possibly series. I don't know how much gain there is to this game, if you know what I'm saying. Like that probably doesn't make sense, but I don't know how long the game is or how long the storyline is. So without further ado, let's start a new game here. We got this one. We're gonna start this save file right here. Here we are. The ocean. Anglers want it. Oh no. Crashed his boat. Oh, there was a lighthouse. Alright. Here we are. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. The mayor. It says right there, his name, Mayor. Welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the way. Yeah, you don't say. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman, upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright, so let's click this. Kind of get through these tutorial phase. Take the camera. I love this game so far. It's been so fun. Start fishing. Caught that. Start fishing. Keep going. Keep fishing this disturbed water. Here we go. I can actually probably do it like this. Alright, this one has no more fish here, so let's go this way. It's only 9:43, so we can go out and fish a little bit deeper. So let's go over this little wheel thing right here. So obviously this top option is lights. If you left click with the mouse button, you'll turn on your lights. That's mostly handy at night. Right here we have the foghorn. You hold it down. Makes a nice little toot. And then you have the spyglass, and this thing is really cool. It's the tutorial doesn't really go over it. Kind of figure it out on your own, but you can use it to look at what type of fish are where. See, so like I haven't caught any of this stuff. That's a blue mackerel. There's a bottle up there. We'll go up there and get it in a second. Blue mackerel. So like this fish right here, let me see. Oh, so like right there, you see how that fish icon, or I guess the stingray icon, has an X over it? It means we can't fish it. But this one we can fish, but we don't know what it is yet. So that's why it's not identifying it. We have to catch the fish to identify him. So if we start fishing, whoops, So what you want to do, I should have explained this at the last one, is you want to click on this when the arrow is in the green. Ooh, or if we click on it in the yellow, we get a trophy, which sell for a little bit more. There are different ways to do it. Later on in the game, like just like that little effect, the fishing boost per se, I guess. Let's see. I do have it set to 24-hour time, but you can set it to a different one if you want. I just understand 24-hour time a little bit better. So I'm gonna catch some more blue mackerel. Just right here. See how full we can get our thing. One right here. Then it looks like I have space for one more cod, so here it looks. Let's swing by over here and get this bottle. Something else in the game will give a little prompt later on is if I'm not moving, the timer up at the top of the screen doesn't go. So time only progresses forward while you're moving or fishing or doing actions. But if you're just sitting still, the time does not progress forward. I think it slows down time like significantly. Like right now it's super fast. Oh, I just barely missed that cod. Okay. So there are daytime fish and nighttime fish, and what just happened there is I was gonna go and capture them cod, and I ended up not getting out. Or I ended up getting out there right as night fell, so they went to sleep. Now up in the top of the screen you'll notice below the time is an eye, and that's basically paranoia. The more that you have, the more bad events will happen. The only thing that I've really seen happen from getting eye paranoia or getting paranoid is like there'll be rocks that'll randomly spawn in. So I'm not paranoid enough to get one to spawn in right now. But exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Okay, panic, not paranoia. Turning on the light on the boat will decrease that, and we can't upgrade the light because right now it's very, very bad. Well, let's dock up right here. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. Why isn't it working? Here we go. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Just a second. Somebody's texting me. Okay. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and, in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood? And now we have these two options of what to say. So, selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it? Or where do I sell the fish? I'm gonna go with this one. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. So, you sell fish here at the fishmonger. If you're in your game and you don't understand where that is, you could have clicked that other option and he would have told you the fishmonger is where you sell the fish. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. Not a life forever. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. And I have a pretty full boat here. $139 for the first night. Or day, I guess. That adjusted at 2093. Okay, return to town. We are standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? I will gladly take this. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Alright, let's come here to the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the holes she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. So, I'm a couple short of being able to get this. I'm not gonna get this. I'm only a couple short of this, so I might as well just get that last bit. Okay, so that thing that the mayor gave us outside the fishmonger store is used here at the research. So we can research better stuff, like this right here, actually. So I'm gonna do that, because there is. Come over here to the shipwright. Can I afford it? I cannot. So now I want to save up $410 to get this, because you can catch some very expensive fish. Just gonna hint at that. Let's return to town, and then sleeping decreases the paranoia. Or the panic, I guess. So it looks like $29.07 is what we owe. Hit tab over here. Go to the cabin. Let's read that bottle that we found. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor on these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rock. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches. It was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. You can see the basket, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Alright, so that's a nice little lovely note. And we have the we have the encyclopedia, which will tell you all the different types of fish that you've caught. So, these blue mongrels, caught 10 of them so far. They're caught at the Morrows, sell for $10, and the biggest one I've ever caught is 24.60 centimeters. They're caught during the daytime, and I can catch them with a rod or a trawl. So on and so forth. Over here, we'll get into these when we get there. These are different areas. So there are different areas you catch different fish in, and then you have the different types of fish. And then these ones are like special fish. So we will worry about that later. Let's get fishing, shall we? See, and only one minute has passed in the day. I haven't done anything really. So I want to turn off my light and pull out my spyglass. And there's cod there. What are these? I don't know, but I don't have the ability to catch them. Nope. Over here. Fish this up. Start fishing. Alright, let's grab this guy. Guy. Whoops, I missed one. So if you miss it, and you haven't caught the fish, I'll show you. So like we have that, and then oh whoops, but see the fish goes down on the side. So you want to make sure to not miss those green spots to speed up your fishing. Go. It's got a lot of fish on it. If they sell for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, sorry, $80 right there. That's enough to buy the next thing. Come over here and catch some cod. Go, start fishing. This right here. One right here. One right here. Whoops. Okay. Alright, well, we have a pretty full boat here. It's just becoming nighttime, so that's perfect. Turn on our light. Oh, we can catch one of these. Get a new type of fish in the encyclopedia. Arrow squid. Alright. There we go. Something that I noticed earlier too is the attention to detail in this game. It takes some sharp eyes, but there on the back, you see how we have like all of those like containers and stuff. If we come over here, I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill, I'll pay you above normal prices. So more about it. Ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. I haven't found either of those. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. If you're ever hunting for a specific fish, check your encyclopedia. Could have the information you need. Okay, so something else that you can do. So if you have like a fish in your inventory that you don't want to sell, instead of holding the sell all, you can just press F while hovering your mouse over one, and you can sell individual. I'm just gonna sell all because I'm not trying to hold on to any of these fish. Turn to town. We're here to the shipwright. So I wanna get this. Actually, okay, I will buy the simple skimmer, the simple skimmer. Just so that I can fulfill that order. I don't plan on keeping that very long. Hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the lake. Creepy woman. Oh, the mayor has something for us. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Morrow? Could you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes, I will. Mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Okay, so let's go out and deliver this package then. also want to try and catch some new fish. So we have that shallow rod now, so we should be able to catch these. So there's the Gulf flounder. I think that's the one that I think that's one of the ones that we needed. Yeah, it was this one and the gray eel, right? I think so. We'll leave it at that. I don't think I have storage for it. Let's see. Shannock, mackerel. Oh, this looks like an eel right here. It is an eel. Look at that. Okay, here we go. It looks like I have space for some cod as well. But let me get over here to the town before that package spoils. He said it's... If I remember correctly from earlier, tomorrow's. This would make sense for this to be Little Morrow. Pretty sure this is Little Morrow. Doc and see what's up here. Dock worker. What? A delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hands you some money. $25. Let's go. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it doesn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket, hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Okay, so hit tab and come over here to our cabin. On shelf. Oh, sustainable fishing. So we can click this, and now we will passively read. We'll read that as we're out there. You don't have to do anything for that. You just have to make sure that you have it being read. Catch a Gulf flounder and gray eel. Oh, so these. Oh yeah. So these are the tasks that I've been given. So I can check here, a Gulf flounder and gray eel, and need a rod that can handle shallow water, which I have. And if I remember correctly, yep, Gulf flounder, that's the type we found. Over here, there's a gray eel. This is Gulf flounder. Okay. I'd say it's not too late in the day to get going. Are these cod? I hope these are cod. No, Gulf flounder. Blue mackerel. Is there any cod in the bay? I don't really want to go outside of the little rock area. That's kind of far out there. I really kind of don't want to go out there because it's already almost night, but... what's that saying? I don't know. Something about bold. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't think you guys do either. But yeah, so we're gonna catch these cod. Here we go. Leave. On my light. Get out my horn. Dude. I like that. Oh! We got a reply. This thing has a little glowing thing about it. What is this? A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Well, that's nice. Lead to safety. over here. I'm curious to see what that glowing thing is over there. We'll figure it out. Whoops. 553 remaining. Let's see. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Put this here. Get this and put it there. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black group. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. If you're ever hunting for specific species, check your encyclopedia. Jeez, it's twice tonight I've stuttered over that word. Sell all fish. That adjusted. We should be good. We should... The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. We might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holds. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. So we have all of these things here. It looks like this one gives us 2 rod spaces, this one gives us 4 net spaces, this one gives us 2 engine spaces, and this one gives us a light space. Okay. But I think that's what I'm gonna call it. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and comment down below so that I know that you guys are really enjoying this this game. I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably make at least another video on it. And with that, have a good day. Bye bye.